Yard man, yard man, yard man, yard man.
And it really look at the MVP race is in the West. You know, last year I was saying Shai should have won MVP last year. But here now I'm battling with Jokic for the MVP. I don't know. I think I'm going Jokic for MVP right now. Him stats too overwhelming. Him
Oh,
stats too overwhelming, man. Him stats too overwhelming, bro.
no,
And that's
no.
No,
Shy having the better,
team,
like him team,
he's leading his team.
floating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the record
But
is solid.
Jokic, him averaging a triple double, bro. And
He is.
like
That's
him
what he's
also in
doing.
the top five in steals.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, he's averaging the same number of steals as Shy, bro.
He is.
Yes.
That's impressive. Okay.
I'm telling you,
And he's
it's
getting more
nuts.
rebounds and assists. But
This is the thing about Jokic, and I think I brought this up on the podcast before, brother, is that he is the first man I see with some crazy stats where him influence his team so much that it's just obvious he is the best player or one of the best players to ever play the sport of basketball.
yeah,
Just
It's
simple as,
insane.
but I have a rep for Shay, brother. I can't just have this going. And as true basketball lovers, I know what you're saying, Mello. I get it. If the man having these stats and this production and him even saying this is the best him ever play, then he should, in all honesty, be the MVP. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Guess what, brother? Guess what, brother? You're not getting these wins. And that's the one thing Shay for him.
yeah.
My team is getting the wins, brother. And that's the
Yeah.
one thing they can rest him hot on. That and the scoring and how, brother, if you know watch
His
how,
defense is up.
yeah, but
Shea defense is up there.
if you know watch how Shea play, it's like, bro, this is like James Harden when he was making that run. Everything is easy and smooth. Brother, you can't stop them man there from getting to a spot. Or getting to the mid-range pull-up that they want, or getting foul, or getting but you can't stop the man. And then you have the other pieces. You have the Dort, you have the Jalen Williams, you have the what's his name?
Yeah.
Chet Holmgren. You have a good team over there, which is goes to my next question. Do you guys think the supporting cast on Denver is better than the supporting cast on OKC? Who has the better
That's
team?
one of the narratives that they're using to discredit Shea. And recently, kind of said, I think without Shea, OKC beat some competitive team that beat either the Knicks or the Celtics, some team that beat without Shea. And then now you see Denver without Jokic beat Golden State, which was on a 15 game or some long win streak or something like that. No, they weren't on a 15 game win streak. They're on some type of win streak. Right. So I think both of them have ridiculously good supporting cast. So I think the narrative about Shea having the better supporting cast is a little overblown because the Nuggets play style moves through Jokic so much. That might be why there's such a fall off in performance for the team when he's not there. But because just the play style of OKC is more drive and kick, it's not necessarily going through the big man. There's a whole bunch of drive and kick and a whole bunch of motion going on. So yeah, cause they didn't even have Chet home green for a good bit of the season either. They didn't have him. He just came back the other day, so they're playing without really a whole bunch of bigs. So yeah, them very athletic and quick, switchy,
Um,
balls. I
so you
Yeah, I
said,
don't
think
know.
them have equal.
but
Honestly,
you
like,
said the
yeah, I don't
equal
think
supporting cast equal, listen?
I think I
I'm
actually
saying
think
personally
Jokic
that
has the
Jokic has
better
the better
supporting
supporting cast,
cast.
in
I
my
think you
opinion.
honestly if we go pound for pound, Jamal Murray or Jalen Williams right now. Jamal
I'm
Murray,
picking Jamal Murray. Yeah,
that's the second best player on their team, right? All right, third best
yeah.
player is who? Chet Holmgren or Aaron Gordon? Who we picking? I'm
Really?
picking Aaron Gordon.
Where my hold on? Where MP
Yeah.
Junior? I'm to MP Junior.
You could be MP Junior, but you would take him over whoever you're going to take over there. Michael Porter Jr. or Luke or Dort.
Or Lugents. The
Yeah.
master,
The defense of Dort is kind of.
You know, on the no side, the 3 and D players, them, they is me. I
Jalen, the thing is,
very
that's what I'm
valuable.
saying. Like the
Very
play
valuable.
style of OKC and how they put together. 'Cause I found out that Jalen Williams, I think he might have an 8 foot wingspan or some ridiculous. No, he might have a 7 foot some wingspan. All of them apparently have ridiculous wingspans and then they're super quick. They're like, you know,
team, tough team, bro.
No,
Just
Jalen.
pterodactyls.
a good team, yo. Them have backup players that actually can ball, like Isaiah Joe busting trees. Like I know in these dudes' names because I watching the man them play and say, yo, them man ya can ball.
Bro, every now and then one of them will pop up and just start playing. I forget, there's a new one on OKC that just started playing good. So I forgot what his name is. But it's like every now and then one of them just
Yeah,
starts to look like an
like
all-star. I'm like,
it's like them have like a young nucleus, like a college team, and the man them growing. Like the players them
all
actually
of them.
better.
All of them.
At the
Who
same,
doing the recruiting over there? Yeah, that shit crazy.
yo,
You know,
that
a
coach.
question I want to ask though. I know we're talking about OKC and
Shai
all that.
versus Jokic, yeah.
Yeah, but why? How come my guy Damian Mitchell?
Oh yeah,
Donovan
Why is he not
Mitchell.
getting more? Sorry, Donovan. Sorry, yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
honestly, bro, inconsistency.
I thought it was Lillard for a second.
Inconsistency. That's my one answer, short answer for Donovan Mitchell. Don't think he's a consistent enough primary
Sorry,
option, in my opinion.
to be considered MVP.
Yeah,
Well,
compared to
he's in the MVP ladder.
compared to the man them what we are talking about. Yeah, you're up on the ladder, brother, but you're far down. You're far down. That,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah, compared to Jokic and Shea, yeah.
Jokic and Shai. I get it. He had a great season. Cleveland will be out before the Eastern Conference Finals. Remember I said that. Cleveland will be
Oh shit.
before ECF
Finals. Remember I said that. Simple that. Because them now beat Boston and them now beat the Knicks. I know that for sure.
I think they might remember Carl Anthony Towns against softer over time.
Even Milwaukee, them a beat. All Indiana might I don't even rate Indiana and Indiana might rush them. Watch.
Are you bamming out?
You
bamming out now.
That's for the clips. That can
so wait, wait, Treez, you not tell me if you say Shai or Jokic for the MVP, so I could know.
I support Shai. One Canada, one OVO.
One OVO.
Yeah.
Him rep OVO though for real, can be dap up Drake and Drake when them be forward for play.
Canada.
Shame myself for real. Like just in terms of like my enjoyment in watching certain players, don't get me wrong, I love watching Jokic play too. There's something fascinating about that. But for a man like me who didn't want to get buckets when I play, like if you watch Shai, bro, how easy it is for this man to dominate the game, boy. Yeah, we're not seeing this. This is like the Harden thing. This is why I keep on comparing it to Harden, because people don't understand the year when Harden was dropping 30-point games. Like it's not.
You mean the years?
40 points. The man one year averaged 36. Remember? 36.
It was years, but Harden, is
point games, bro.
My boy is doing that right now. He's doing that.
No, Shai active. I support him MVP right now.
MVP, brother.
Jokic. No, let me not just say it so cut and clear like Shai. Definitely a tough decision between Shai and Jokic. However, I'm going to give the edge to Shai. As Lee Kemp said earlier, the wins. The win column is booming. Also, he's averaging he's on top of the points, right? Yeah.
He's averaging the most points.
I don't even know, cause Giannis was up there.
Yeah, Jokic having more.
Him on top.
Yeah, I mean, man, a bad man, brother. That's all, man.
I feel like he's leading the best team right now, so he's the MVP.
That is it. Him leading to
and
me.
His numbers are good enough to give him the MVP.
Him leading the best team in the league, and him don't have a Jaylen Brown. So any man who want to bring up Boston and Tatum, I don't care. Jaylen Brown, arguably better than a lot of these guys. Even in finals MVP talk, is Jaylen Brown win it. So I don't want to hear Tatum because Jaylen Brown too good for Tatum to even be in this consideration. It's unfortunate.
Tatum's stats don't give him a right either. But
the team
when
too
I mention
them team too good.
When you talk about
they're
option,
too good.
you talk about option.
No,